All right, fellas, I want to congratulate everybody here. We had about 100 athletes from all over the country, all over the whole world gathered here for this event. You guys qualified based on your charting scores yesterday and based on the competitions today. You guys are the best kickoff participants at this event, and hopefully you'll showcase yourselves well. The format of this kickoff challenge is going to be everybody's going to get 4 kickoffs on film. The 4 kickoffs, we will have hang time and distance added up together, and the overall winner will be the biggest single kickoff at this event on the 4 kickoffs that we'll have live. We're going to go in sequential order right here, starting with Gregg Joseph. Once we're done with the first round, we'll start the second round, and we'll finish with the 4th kickoff, and the high score is the winner. Right now we are kicking this direction. It's a mix between a crosswind and a tailwind. It's about 75 degrees out here at Arizona State University. Should be some good conditions to hit some footballs. Good luck, gentlemen. Our first kicker is Gregg Joseph from Florida Atlantic University. Gregg is a draft-eligible prospect. He was 16 out of 21 on field goals this past season for Florida Atlantic. He has 77 touchbacks during his season this past year. Gregg Joseph. Currently very, very little wind. First kickoff by Gregg Joseph. 69 yards, 4.21 seconds of hang time. 69 yards, 4.21 seconds of hang time. Score of 111 is our leader. 111 is our leader. Up next is Cory Vetvix. Cory's a draft-eligible player from Marshall. He's a punter kickoff specialist. He had a 44-yard average on punts. He was 10 out of 16 on field goals, and he's 6'4", 208 pounds. He had a 92-yard punt during the season and is a dominant kickoff specialist, kickoff punter specialist from Marshall at the next level. Go. Pretty good ball by Cory. 73. 4.28 seconds of hang time. That rounds up to 43. 116 is our leader. 116, Cory Vetvix, our leader. Up next is Logan Cook. Logan is a draft-eligible athlete from Mississippi State. He's 6'6" tall, 230 pounds. He's a baseball player. He averaged 43 yards a punt his senior year this past season at Mississippi State. Logan Cook. '63, 3.99 seconds of hang time. Obviously slipped on that kickoff. Logan Cook. Up next is Thomas Kinney. Thomas is a free agent, okay, from SIU University, Southern Illinois. He was 18 out of 24 his junior year. His second-team all-conference player. Thomas Kinney, free agent kicker from Southern Illinois University. '72 yards, 3.87 seconds of hang time by Thomas Kinney. Our leader currently is Cory Vetvix with the score of 116. Up next is Jimmy Camacho from Fresno State University. He's an all-Mountain West performer, made 25 out of 32 field goals this past season at Fresno State. He was number 2 in the nation in number of field goals made this past season. Jimmy. '64 yards, 4.15 seconds of hang time. Up next is Ryan Santoso. Ryan is a big player, 6'6", 250 pounds from Minnesota. He was 29 out of 39 on field goals at his career at Minnesota. He averaged 43 yards a punt and had a 50% touchback percentage for the Golden Gophers this past season. Ryan Santoso. draft eligible player from the University of Minnesota.
Looks like we have our winner. Congratulations, and thanks for playing. Pocket winner.
69 yards, 4.33 seconds of hang time. Ryan Santos, our leader currently, is Cory Vetvix with the score of 116. Up next is Josh Teixeira. Josh is a free agent from Robert Morris University. He was 13 out of 16 on field goals his senior year. He averaged 41.8 yards a punt. He had the most touchbacks in school history. He had mini camp with the Dallas Cowboys and also with the Hamilton Tiger Cats. Josh Teixeira. Little tailwind right now. Wind picked up a little bit. .76, 3.97 seconds of hang time. That rounds up. That's a score of 116. Josh Teixeira and Cory Vetvix both have scores of 116. Up next is Cameron Gamble. Cameron Gamble's from LSU. He's a 3-year starter on kickoffs for LSU. Cameron Gamble from LSU. Pretty good ball by Cameron. .80 yards with the 4-second hang time. That's our new leader with the score 120. Cameron Gamble, score 120. Up next is Brandon Brown. Brandon Brown is from Fort Hays State. He's draft eligible. He was MIAA Special Teams Player of the Year. Made 15 out of 20 field goals, 50% touchbacks. Brandon Brown from Fort Hays State, draft eligible player. .79 with the 4.13. That's a score of 120. 120. Brandon Brown and Cameron Gamble are now tied with the score of 120. Up next is Takeru Yamasaki, a 24-year-old from Alaska University in Japan. He's a free agent, did an outstanding job at camp on both field goals and kickoffs. Takeru. .73 with 4.27 hang time. Pretty good kickoff. Right now there's absolutely no wind. Beautiful conditions to hit some kickoffs right now. Very fair conditions. Up first in the second round now is Gregg Joseph, draft eligible player from Florida Atlantic University. Got a hold of that one better. 81, 4.37 seconds of hang time. Gregg Joseph was our #1 charter yesterday on kickoffs and on field goals. Outstanding kicker. Gregg Joseph, 81, 4.37. That's a score of 125. 125. Up next, Cory Vetvix. .73, 3.81 for Cory Vetvix. Our leader is Gregg Joseph with the score of 125. Up next is Logan Cook, Mississippi State. Got under that one a little bit. 66, 4.32 seconds of hang time for the draft eligible player from Mississippi State, Logan Cook. Up next is Thomas Kinney, free agent kicker from Southern Illinois University. Miss hit there by Thomas. 61, 2.94 seconds of hang time. Up next is Jimmy Camacho from Fresno State University. 25 out of 32 this past season. Pretty good kickoff right there. 70, 4.09 seconds of hang time by Jimmy. Up next is Ryan Santoso from University of Minnesota. Jimmy out of the way of the camera. Back of the end zone. Okay, 75 yard, 4.30 seconds of hang time by Ryan Santoso. Score 118. Very good ball, no wind, all leg on that kickoff. Go ahead, Josh Teixeira, free agent. '74, 4.12 seconds of hang time. 74, 4.12 seconds of hang time for Josh Teixeira. Up next, Cameron Gamble, draft eligible, LSU kickoff specialist. Got under that one a little bit. 61, 4.27 seconds of hang time. Cameron Gamble. Up next is Brandon Brown from Fort Hays State, draft eligible player. '77, 4.17 seconds of hang time. Brandon Brown, Fort Hays State, draft eligible. Just beautiful conditions right now. Very, very little, if any, wind at all. Go ahead. Up next is Takeru Yamasaki from Japan, free agent player. It's a good ball. 76 yards, 4.39 seconds of hang time. Score 120. Very good kickoff. Very good kickoff. Our leader on kickoffs heading into the third round is Gregg Joseph. Gregg Joseph, score 125, Florida Atlantic, #1 charter on field goals made yesterday and kickoffs. Another good ball by Gregg. 79, 4.27 seconds of hang time for Gregg Joseph. Outstanding ball. Score 122 on that kickoff. Up next, Cory Vetvix, Marshall University. Good ball by Cory. 79 yards, 4.25 seconds of hang time. That round up to a 4-3, 122 there for Cory Vetvix. Outstanding kickoff. Up next is Logan Cook, Mississippi State, draft eligible. It's better kickoff out of Logan. 75, 4.06 seconds of hang time. Up next is Thomas Kinney from Southern Illinois University. Pretty good ball by Thomas. 70, 4.18 seconds of hang time. Up next, Jimmy Camacho from Fresno State University. 70, 4.01 seconds of hang time. Up next is Ryan Santoso, University of Minnesota, draft eligible player. Ryan is a big, big three-way guy. He's kicked field goals, kickoffs, and punts. 76, 4.30 seconds of hang time. That's a score of 119 for Big Ryan. Okay, up next, Josh Teixeira. Again, a three-way specialist. Can punt, field goals, kickoffs. Free agent. 74, 4.35 seconds of hang time for Josh. Up next is Cameron Gamble. Cameron's from the Dallas area. Worked with him since high school. Go ahead, Cameron. Good kickoff leg at LSU over his career. $65, 4.808 seconds of hang time. Up next is Brandon Brown. Brandon did a real nice job competing today on the field goals. Pretty good player. .08, 79, 4.08 seconds of hang time. 79, 4.08. Up next is Takiro Yamasaki from Japan. $67, 4.34 seconds of hang time. Last round of the kickoffs. Our leader heading into the last round is Gregg Joseph, the draft eligible player from Florida Atlantic University. Gregg Joseph. Drove that one, obviously. Got a little high up on the ball. 81, 3.58 seconds of hang time. Up next, Cory Vetvix. Caught a little bit of ground there, I heard. Still drove it well. 80, 3.9 seconds of hang time. Score of 119. Up next is Logan Cook. Pretty good ball there by Logan. That's a big hit. $81, 4.2 seconds of hang time. 4.18, I rounded up. 4.2, that's a big ball. 123 for Logan. Go ahead. $73, 3.93 seconds of hang time for Thomas Kinney. Up next, Jimmy Camacho, Fresno State. Good ball by Jimmy. 71, 3.85 seconds of hang time. Up next, Ryan Santos, draft eligible player, University of Minnesota. Good ball by Ryan. Just gets good lift. 75, 4.31 seconds of hang time. Up next, Josh Teixeira, free agent, field goals, kickoffs, and punts. Pretty good ball by Josh. 75, 4.23 seconds of hang time. Our leader heading into the final stretch here is Gregg Joseph. Good ball by Cameron Gamble. 69, 4.18 seconds of hang time. Up next, Brandon Brown, Fort Hays State. $71, 3.17. Miss hit there a little bit. Our last competitor with the chance to beat 125 is Gregg Joseph. Otherwise, Gregg Joseph is our winner. Pretty good ball. 74.12 seconds of hang time. Let's give Gregg a hand. Did a good job. Congratulations. Great job. Great job. Please stay tuned for our following events. Very clean kickoff competition. Not much wind at all.